organization, I'm sorry. What is a positive impact from working in this organization
For me or for the people we serve?
for you?
For me, okay. One of the things that's interesting to me about the work I do here now compared to what I did for 25 years at a university is that there's never a time that I go home at the end of the day and look back on the day and not be able to count something positive that I did. I mean, you know, sometimes in a real world job, if you have a really stressful day, or you attend a lot of meetings, or you deal with a lot of conflicts, or your job itself, you know, perhaps involves conflict, you know, you go home at night and you're worried about it, and did I do the right thing, and you know, that whole thing. And that's not the way it is here. We may have challenges, you know, with schedules of volunteers. You know, somebody gets sick and they don't show up at the last minute, but we find a substitute and we go right on and do, you know, what we came here to do. And so at the end of the day, I'm always able to look back and know that we really made a difference in somebody's life. And so that's a real positive thing. I like that.
Why did you start working here?
I think I mentioned in the beginning that I was a volunteer with a women's group when I first started being associated with Mission Central. And we were actually meeting on a monthly basis with a group of women to try to help them work through some sort of day-to-day challenges of living on a fixed income or reduced amount of income. We actually did some financial management classes, some budgeting classes, how to prepare healthy meals on a budget. And so we were doing something with those women that were part of that group. And I could see that interacting with women in the community and understanding more about their struggles was helping me to understand more about how I could be helpful. And so when the opportunity to take the job here came, I was really excited about making a difference for people.
Who is consulted when decisions are made?
Oh, that's a great question. We operate in 4 different locations. Mission Central has a village library, which is where we tutor 40 children who live in the neighborhood. That come for an hour, 2 days a week after school, and a volunteer helps them with homework and reading and math. And so there are 2 of our employees who work with that program. We own a resale store, which is located in Bedford, so it's significantly far away from here, not a place that I can just kind of drop in on a day-to-day basis. My office is housed here at the Village Pantry location, and then we have a mobile food pantry, which happens once a month. So with all of that diversity and being spread out, you know, what I have to do is to depend on the staff who are physically located in those other facilities to do their job. And so I am consulted by them if they run into something that they don't know how to figure out, or a problem that they think that I need to be aware of. And the overall policies for how we do our business, you know, is something that we all agree on. We have a weekly staff meeting, but to make the place work, we have to actually sort of give people decision-making responsibilities, even out to the volunteers in the organization. We train people, and we expect them to carry on whatever their particular job is, unless they have a problem. And then it gets bumped up to the manager and then bumped up to me if I need to get involved in a decision.
What opinions do you have on the organization and the community?
I think one of the exciting things about Mission Central is that our mission is to empower people in need to improve their own quality of life. And when you kind of break that down a little bit, what that says in real practical terms is that we believe that the people who come here for assistance are really the ones responsible for solving their problem. Our job is to try to help provide information and resources, and then to work with them as they are working to resolve their issues. And so we're not an organization that tells people what to do or demands that people do something a certain way. But we are committed to the idea that people who are struggling financially are smart enough and know their priorities enough that we can work with them as partners to help them figure out how to empower themselves and to have a better life. And so that's one of the things that I appreciate about this organization compared to some of the others that I have been aware of, throughout my lifetime, because some places are very, here's what you do. In our situation, for example, with our homelessness prevention program, the first thing we do is we start working with the homeless family is a family plan, which they really create with our help. And then we hold them accountable for doing the things that they've set their goals to do. And so that kind of describes who we are in a nutshell, is we're here to help people sort of solve their own problem, with the resources and assistance that we can give them.
Okay, well, that's everything.